Hello, people! I will get better at that. That's my new intro. That's gonna be my new intro because Rosie likes it. Ha ha ha. Everything matters for her. So, I haven't sorted the thumbnail out for this video yet, but in my last video, for those that watched it, you will have noticed at the end I talk a bit about a DVD or Blu-ray, that I was expecting. It arrived with some malarkey going from the post office. Hey. I'll go over it quickly. Essentially, I didn't have a tracking number for it because I bought it off eBay. I got a text message this morning saying they tried to deliver it. This was long before the post had actually arrived. And there was no card, nothing. So I got upset. I sent out several tweets messaging... Sorry, bit of wind. Messaging Royal Mail and Royal Mail Help saying, look, what's going on? Why do you do this? There's no card. You have access to the property. Because that's what it said. It said could not access the property when they have access to the property. Anyway, after about 2-3 hours, it updates itself to say ready for collection. And then 10 minutes-ish later, the post arrives. And this is part of it. So yes, zombie flesh eaters. Lucio Fulci, absolutely fantastic. I wanted this on Blu-ray because, as I explained in my last video, I have multiple versions of it already. I'm going to show you the inside because I bought this because... Sorry, I'm looking down there again. I bought this because I wanted it on Blu-ray. I wanted a decent set. I saw lots of single disc editions and I don't want the single disc edition because the reason I buy physical is because not just the better transfer and sound, but I actually like special features. Sorry, I moved from the mic. I've noticed that where I stay with the mic, it's actually quite better quality. But yeah, special features disc, film disc, and a booklet. I saw a couple of sales on eBay going for about £14-15. One of them sealed completely, in the wrap, which I looked instantly to the back at the bottom. Because at the bottom of this, don't know if it'll focus. See if I get closer. There we go. Collector's booklet featuring contributions from those people. I ain't reading them. Sorry about my shakiness, but there you go. So I saw that on the bottom of this, and it wasn't wrapped. It had open, it showed all the bits. So I thought, do I risk it? Do I not? So I did. I went for it. I watched it this afternoon, and I'm very happy with it. So I still need to leave that fella some feedback, because of all the people I've bought off eBay, they all send it second class delivery 48 hours with Royal Mail. This was sent 24 hours. I bought it on Thursday, I think. I can't remember. I'm going to look up my eBay sale. You won't see it. You'll just see my face looking at the screen. But, yeah. Where is it? Shopping. eBay. My eBay. Purchase history. I bought it on the 11th. So that was Thursday. And it arrived this morning. So this is the fastest I've received anything from eBay. Normally it takes forever to be dispatched. It was dispatched Friday. I remember the email I got. It was dispatched Friday. So dispatched Friday, arrived today. Fantastic. I need to leave that fella some feedback. I'll leave that up and I'll bring you guys back up because otherwise I'm going to be looking at a white screen and yes, you can have a big glare reflection off on it. So, back to what I was going to talk about. I said when I told you about I was going to buy this, I have other versions of it. Now, this is the only Blu-ray I've got, and it is fully uncut. The cuts I'll go into when I show you my other two versions, but this is fully uncut. I haven't looked at the extras yet, but I really enjoyed this. Lucio Fulci is amazing with the gore, and this has got to be one of his better films. So if you've never seen it, there you go. Zombie flesh eaters. Excuse the reflection because of the... if this was a sleeve, it'd be a bit better. But that fantastic art, that is fantastic art. Yeah, is that. I haven't done the thumbnail for this yet. I'll have fun doing that in a minute. But first version I ever got of this is the version most people will recognise. This. Extreme version includes bonus band material. It doesn't include much. I think they re-added... They didn't completely... It was originally completely cut, but then they restored some small bits. Essentially, what is cut is the eye splinter scene, which, if you've seen the film, you'll know. If you haven't, I'm not going to spoil it for you because that is a gruesome scene. The eye splinter scene. And then that same person, when the zombies are eating her, basically feasting on her body. So there's that. That's the front cover. That's the back cover. In fact, can I show you this? Oh, actually, yeah. Very careful. Try and get this so you can see it. There we go. That bottom picture, that is the scene where the cuts started to come into play. But yeah, this... released by Stone Vision is technically similar to the Region Zero Blue Underground original release. I looked on DVD Compare just to try and get some details for you, but as you know, me and details. That's a funny joke, isn't it? But this is the first version I ever got. Again, worth it. You can get this for like... I don't know, actually. I'll bring it up on the other screen so you're not left staring at nothing. Hold on, I'll bring you back. There we go. Let's do this together, shall we? Da 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 da. Let's see. Shopping. CEX. Ta-da. Let's see. Zombie flesh eaters. Let's see. Yep, there's the collection, as I said last time, for £5. See, there. Where is... That's 311 Vipco. Oh, they don't have it. That's strange. I thought they'd have these have it. Okay, one last check. And on something, and then I'll try and continue. There we go. Zombie flesh eaters. DVD, no. DVD, no. DVD, no. DVD, no. What's one released in 2004? That's Vipco. Does it say extreme version here? No. I'm going through them as once at a time. There we go. Apparently a tenner. You can get it for a tenner on... I'm pretty sure you can get it cheaper in second-hand stores. Anyway, I paid about £2 for this CEX at the time. It's the first version I saw. I saw extreme version and instantly thought, wow, must be the uncut version because it says it's got previously banned stuff. No, it's the same as the Vipco release. So I always push the wrong button. There we go. Scene 2. So back to me. This is the other version I've got. As I said, as you saw in the thing when I just mentioned it. There we go. This collector's edition. I saw it had Zombie Flesh Eaters 1, 2 and 3 and thought, well, this is before all the Blu-ray stuff. And I was like, wow, I'll get that because it's cheap. The They're not the greatest with story-wise. And again, being English overdubbed, in other words, because Italian horrors back then, in fact, I don't know if they still do, they have some English actors and some Italian actors. So instead of recording sound, they would record one track with English and one track with Italian. So the English and Italian speakers would still be speaking out their parts as they normally would, but then the entire thing would be overdubbed with either all Italian cast, in other words, the original actors would do their parts, but then they'd have someone else come in for the English parts, and then for the English one, they'd have the English people doing their own parts. I'm pretty sure my audience know what overdubbing is. But yeah, this. Ooh, lovely. A bit of warning. The the picture for the disc for the zombie flesh eaters apparently is the eye splinter scene, but that's what you get inside. You get, where is it? Flesh eaters 1, 2, 3, and Zombie Holocaust. Now, Zombie Holocaust is a bonus disc. I think they just threw it in to make it a nice fancy collection. Nope, it's because it stars Ian McCulloch. Ah, well. I haven't found any real information for this online. Done by Cornerstone Media. If anyone knows anything, feel free to leave a comment. But this was the next version I got, thinking it was different, but it isn't. The zombie flesh eaters you get in this is the same as the one you get with this. That same disc, same everything, apart from, here you go. That's what the disc looks like. Disc looks like for this. Pretty cool cover. Pretty cool art. But again, hardly extreme. Not for, if you're a fan of zombie films, you'll like them. Because if you're a fan of old Italian schlock or whatever they call it, you know, this quality, you get the glare out. But yeah, this is worth it for any Lucio Fulci collector. This is obviously worth it. If you're a collector, that is, because you can get them cheap. You can find them cheap. I mean, not from Music Magpie, because I remember looking at Music Magpie on this and being like, 30 quid? Who paid 30 quid for this? Don't pay 30 quid for this unless you're really like rolling in the money. And I know I keep looking down there, I apologise. But that's it. That's the 3 releases. Arrow again, with their, take great care with their releases. The only, what I would say is, this is the second, I think, film Arrow had a problem with when they first released them. The Beyond, when it was first released in the, where is it? You'll see in the, if you ever get the Beyond in a set like this, the window disc, a window thing, there was an issue with the print, the feature disc. I'm not exactly sure what it was, but sorry about this. There was an issue, don't know what it was, but they initially did a free replacement disc program. That's all long gone now, so if you ever do get it, you're going to end up having to replace the disc at some point anyway. They had the same problem with Zombie Flesh Eaters in the same window disc set when it was first released. There was unintentional 6 seconds cut between the first spoken quote by the doctor. I can't remember off the top of my head what he says now, where he shoots the thing. It's something like, get the boat ready, or the boat be ready to leave. Again, I really apologise for this. I try to do research. I try to do all this. I even watched this film earlier, but I'm in a rhythm now, so my brain's like... but yeah, from there to the boat scene, because it's like supposed to be like seamless transfer. There's like you can tell there's like a sudden, like it's the music stops completely. There's no sound and it cuts. It's like a noticeable skip, like when you see people suddenly talking like this, and then all of a sudden they're over here talking like this. So it's like that, but you don't see their head move like this. It's like 1 minute they're here, the next second they're here. So, but yeah, so that's again with the windowed edition version of this. So if you get it, the replacement program's finished now, but it's still good to have in your collection, because as a collector, you want every edition of things. I know Lucio Fulci collectors that have 4 or 5 different versions of this film. There's like 3 different versions recently for the 3-disc set. Yeah, the 3-disc limited edition by Blue Underground. They released 3, I think they call it lenticular covers. One with the eye splinter, one with Gimbo here, and the one with the bridge scene, where basically you move it around. For those who don't know what lenticular is, it's where it looks like one scene this way, but then you move it a little and it's something completely else. The eye splinter one's the one I want, because obviously her face is close to it, then her face is right in the splinter thing with the wood. And then there's the worms by Gimbo here, where he's sort of half up and then he's completely up with the worms like falling out of his eye. I can't remember what the bridge one is. I think the bridge one is they're just slowly walking. They're one part and then they're further down the bridge. Anyway, people often say this is the superior transfer. When I talk about it online, they say this is the superior transfer. But Blue Underground have some good extras. I'll be getting that set eventually. Now, I never intend for these videos to go on too long, but they do. So, this is my new Arrow pickup. Zombie Flesh Eaters. Absolutely fantastic. Lucio Fulci fans, you'll love this. And for collector's sake, if you've never seen the film and you run across one of these cheap, don't hesitate to pick it up, because if you like zombie films and you've never seen the film, fantastic still. Just some slight the removal of certain parts of scenes. The eye splinter scene isn't as shocking, and the eating of her body is not as shocking either. Anyway, that's those. And now we get back to here. I'm going to have to move this again, and yes, I am. Right. Thank you very much for watching, you lovely, lovely people. And let me know what you think about the intro. If you think if you think I could like slightly alter it, you know, Meh. I do it for Rosie. Rosie said, when I did the last video, Rosie was like, I like the intro, so I'm going to do that. That or a variation of. But please like and subscribe. Please. Begging for likes and subscribers. It seems to be the thing these days. I don't know. Subscribe. Thank you very much. You guys rock. And I will see you all in the next video. Ta-da!